Hey, Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. I am sorry that it has been a while. If you haven't caught any of the updates, I had a few health scares last week, so I ended up having to rest and take off and recharge my batteries a bit. So, um, that's where I've been. Feeling a little bit better, not as good as I had been, but slowly and surely getting there. I do go see my doctor tomorrow, so there may not be a daily tomorrow. I'm just taking things one day at a time right now, you guys. So, and doing the best I can to try to listen to my body, give it what it's telling me it needs and wants. And I'm so glad I listened because I had two migraines last week, and one was really worse, way worse than the other. But I think if I hadn't have been resting when that second one hit, it would have been really bad. So um I'm glad that I'm kind of tuning in and listening to my body a little bit more. So um instead of being down a lot longer than I would have been otherwise, right? So that's the goal anyway. So, all right, you guys, I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today. Now, please keep in mind that whenever you come across this is when you're meant to, and there's most likely a message for you here. And, there are so many of us, so not everything, may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You set it to the side for someone else, if it doesn't feel like it's speaking to you. But then, sometimes when we set it to the side, things unfold later and it's like, gotcha. Okay. So anyway, we have one Crystal Visions Tarot. We have one Sixth Sense Connection, one Chakra Wisdom, one The Universe Has Your Back, and one Daily Healing Message. So, all right, let's see what's happening. All right, we do have the Nine of Cups coming in here. You're making your wishes known, you guys, to sending them out there, to the universe, maybe using the moon, and her cycles to help, and knowing that, for me, anytime the moon is involved, to make sure we're mindful of, our emotions, and that just like the moon, we ebb and flow. We have our highs and our lows too. And to be clear about what it is that you are wanting to create, have all the details ready to go, right? And a plan ready to, work towards what it is that you're wanting to create as well. We have to show up still, you guys, like, and do our part as well. But, there's so many opportunities, you guys. And when we learn to let go and release the outcome and just be open to receive, in that. In that feminine flow of receiving, and then that can be scary when we haven't ever, seen maybe the proper way to do it. I apologize for my voice. And And if it doesn't feel natural to us, things just happening, things just lining up, things just rolling in, for some of us, that doesn't come as easy as it does to others. So, just do your very best. If each day you dig a little deeper and you try a little more, eventually it becomes like a habit, a good habit at that, so um and being aware, you guys, leaving some room for, you know if it's not for my highest and greatest good, or anything like that, leaving that wiggle room for, adjustments to be made, on your behalf, that, I know you're saying you want this, but, um, there's this, and it's actually what's meant for you. And, like tailor made, custom made, like, yes, I want more of that goodness, even if it may not be exactly what I thought I wanted or needed, that sort of thing, you guys, is hopefully my brain is still a little slow today, so I may still be struggling a little bit trying to get messages across, but I hope that they are coming out and reaching people with open hearts, open minds, and open ears. And um I appreciate each of you for, the ones that have checked in on me and asked how I'm doing. It's like when it rains, it pours sometimes, but hey, we have change coming in here with this number 30, which breaks down to a 3. And, change for the better, you guys, and sometimes out of chaos, especially if we're able to keep our emotions steady and calm and neutral, and not lose our crap, right? Out of that chaos, we can create something wonderful, because it's energy, you guys, and very powerful energy. And, sometimes it comes along to shake us up, shake things up, even shake people loose, maybe, that we've been, or things that we've been holding on to for way too long. Since there are so many of us, it's literally endless possibilities there with that. And, this change also for some could just be so calm and soothing and serene. Maybe it's been a life full of chaos, 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 and now you're in a position where this calmness is just washing over you, and it's like it might take you off guard just a little bit, you guys, but it's a chance to slow down. And I'm feeling like that is something that is so very vital, necessary, and important, is instead of just rush, 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 slowing down a little bit, being able to rest, being able to recharge your batteries, set the pace, set the tone, and, be in a more natural flow. And when it picks up, great, but to be okay with going slower, I mean, nothing wrong with slowing down, rest, and recharging. We have instinct coming in here. So, we all have instincts, you guys. What is it telling you? Pay attention to that. Pay attention to those messages that are coming in, hitting you in the gut, you guys. That's your intuition talking to you, your higher self talking to you, trying to perhaps warn you, or guide you, and sometimes it's hard when we're not dialed in, we're not tuned in, and that's why I say it's very important. That's why I feel like for some of us, we are going into a period of change where it's slowing down and, helping us be able to catch that breath, be able to really dial in to work on ourselves because, sometimes it really is me, like it's me. Hi, I'm the problem here, and, sometimes we need an attitude adjustment. We're real quick to point the finger elsewhere, you guys, but sometimes it really do be us. So, sometimes we need a timeout, right? Like, I'm just gonna put myself in timeout. It is for my safety as well as yours, type of thing, you guys. So, and again, we have a moon showing up. There's also, it looks like this is a moon to me too, is what I'm seeing. Although I guess it could be the sun or a middle of the flower. I'm not real sure there, but the moon do be showing up, and it's about taking care of ourselves more than just the basics, you guys, and I mean, I know sometimes we really struggle and the basics feel like, I'm proud of myself for doing that. We should be, because when we're used to rushing and we're used to putting everyone and everything else first and we neglect ourselves, sometimes just the basics feels like luxury items, right? But we're meant for so much more than that, you guys, and we are worthy and deserving, Okay, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good for all. So, yes, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful to put so much goodness out into the world, out into the universe. It really needs it, when we look out sometimes, and if you're just listening to the news, ooh, buddy, I don't even watch the news. Like, I'll catch things on like social media, and there's times I just gotta shut it down, shut it off. It's too much doom and gloom, even if it is reality, but I don't want it to affect me on such a level where I in turn am putting out negative and looking at the world as such a negative place. Like, I don't vibe well like that, and it makes, when I vibe low like that, it not only brings my vibe down, but whoever's in my direct environment, and I send that out into the environment, and no, I don't want to do that. I'm trying to build, and encourage and send out love and light, you guys, as much as I can, and um send positive thoughts and wishes to other people, even when I myself am really struggling, and it does make a difference, and it comes from a real pure place from within ourselves. So, which I think is an awesome thing. And be aware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. Yes, I mean, sometimes what we be thinking about other people, I mean, we might as well just walk up and slap the crap out of them, I mean, and people that are intuitive, they can pick up on that, you guys. Like, they might not know exactly what you're thinking, but they can feel it, and I mean, there are those that may even know exactly what you're thinking. Hold on, my dog. May, quit. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Oh, don't scrim at me. I got tiny scrimmed at. I told the boss what to do, so how dare I? but she was starting to get a little too rowdy. My baby. But all right, you guys, I'm sorry that this daily was kind of all over the place and scattered and everything. Sometimes when I'm first getting back from taking a break, it's like I got to get back into a flow and a rhythm all over again. So, um all right, you guys, these are our messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please leave me a comment and let me know. I love hearing from you. Don't forget to smash the heck out of that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Don't forget to make a wish. And if you haven't seen, I do have a fundraiser going. We have a busted water pipe, so we're currently without water until we're able to get it fixed. So luckily, been able to fill up water jugs at my mom's, but kind of been a rough time, which also added to the decline in my health, I'm gonna say, mentally, like the stress and everything all finally kind of caught up to me. So, I felt like I was gonna stroke out a little bit, and, I'm trying really hard not to do that. So, my doctor was pretty concerned, worried, if there was too much pressure on my brain, if I was having another stroke, brain bleed, so I almost did go to the ER. She did say if I was any worse to go and get a CAT scan done, but I just rested a lot. I could have gotten to the hospital, taking the ambulance ride, but then the getting home would have been more stress. So I was like, it was one of those I probably should, but type of deals. But one thing at a time, you guys, or 1 second at a time, when that's all you can handle. All right, you guys, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you, and I want to say thank you. Blessed be. Namaste and goodbye.